A very good afternoon to you and welcome to your lunchtime news. I'm Katrina Chang. Let's start off with a look at your headlines this afternoon. The Commonwealth Business Forum commences, a program initiated to renovate irrigation systems of large tanks. Permits granted to private buses employees to be revoked if found to be using mobile phones while on duty. And on the international news, we have Iran and the International Atomic Energy Agency signs an agreement in Tehran. Now taking a look at those stories in detail. The Commonwealth Business Forum, that is held concurrent to the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, is currently underway in Colombo.
The traditional lighting of the oil lamp marked the commencement of the opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Business Forum. President Mahinda Rajapaksa was the chief guest at the ceremony. Minister of External Affairs Professor G.L. Pieris, Minister of Investment Promotion Lakshmanyappa Bewardhana, Chairman of the Commonwealth Business Forum Dr. Mohan Kaul, and a large gathering of local and international business leaders were present for the ceremony.
Delighted to have you in our peaceful country. The Commonwealth family consists of some of the world's largest and smallest countries, as well as some of the world's richest and poorest citizens. The annual per capita income of these countries range from about $250 to over $50,000. This stark reality conveys the significant wealth disparity within the Commonwealth nations. And therefore the selection of the forum theme, namely partnering of wealth creation and social development, is undoubtedly relevant and timely.
This event will also provide a platform for Sri Lanka to showcase its business community to the world and the incredible opportunities, whether it is to be in textiles, port services, plantation, energy, ICT, or professional services that abound in every sector. I have no doubt that this event will lead to subsequently increased investment in Sri Lanka. We have set ourselves an ambitious target for investment in Sri Lanka as a result of this forum, and I am confident, Your Excellency, that this will be easily achieved.
So now that we are in a position to enjoy to the full the benefits of peace and stability, President Rajapaksa is steering his country on a course which involves several other elements. One of these is a colossal emphasis on the development of the island's physical infrastructure. As we vanquish terror and as we reach out to the world, with the development of our ports and harbors, opening up our economy, the central challenge facing the government is to match two things. These two things are, on the one hand, the vistas of opportunity that are opening up before us, and how we make it possible for our young people, talented and resourceful as they are, to make the maximum use of the new opportunities that are now within their reach.
The Commonwealth Business Forum will be held until the 14th of this month.
Let's now cross over via live Digi technology to Madhushka Surya, who is at the Commonwealth Media Centre for more details on the Commonwealth Business Forum.
In the forum. Now, at the moment, I'm at the BMICH Media Center, where it's absolutely bustling with a variety of journalists from all over the world. And today, at the Business Forum, they'll be discussing a variety of topics, all the delegates who are taking part. I have over here with me a couple of the topics that they will be talking about. We're talking about building new partnerships, developing rural economy for sustainable shared growth, as well as infrastructure development, business outsourcing. They'll also be talking about developing small and medium businesses for greater wealth creation. This was a topic that was touched upon by the President during his speech. Meanwhile, green growth and energy infrastructure, a big hot topic these days, will also be discussed. And finally, towards the evening, later on in the evening, they'll be talking about Sri Lanka as a trading hub for the Indian Ocean and SAARC. But for now, I'm Madhushka Balasurya from the BMICH.
Meanwhile, the third day of the Commonwealth People's Forum kicked off a short while ago in Hikkadua. News first Sonali Vanigabaduge now joins us from Hikkadua.
I'm in Hikkadua, where the third day of the Commonwealth People's Forum 2013 officially kicked off. Now, around 500 local and international delegates are present at the forum sessions. Very quickly, let me tell you now, today's lineup will be mainly focusing on the post-2015 development agenda, taking a regional approach, with several fringe events taking place on several topics, including gender equality and the population program, sustainability of nature-based tourism, consolidated Commonwealth post-2015 agenda. So lots of events to look forward to. Very participatory and interactive discussions can be expected. We'll be here until the 14th of this month at the Hikkadua People's Forum sessions. This is Sonali Vanigabaduge for News First, reporting live from Hikkadua.
The Ministry of Private Transportation has taken measures to cancel permits issued to private bus employees if they are found to have used mobile phones while on duty. Minister of Private Transport Services C.B. Ratnayaka said that complaints pertaining to the bus drivers using mobile phones can be lodged by dialing 1955, I repeat 1955, if they witness such an act.
It is an offence to operate the steering wheel with one hand, and it is a grave offence to drive while using your mobile phone. Legal action can be taken against such acts. It does not matter what type of vehicle one drives. It is the law of the country, and therefore it must be strictly enforced. Ever since I assumed duties in the position, I constantly ensured that laws are enforced, and if found guilty, then permits are revoked.
The opening of an aquarium and a greenhouse constructed under the Divinagma program in the premises of the Bandargama District Secretariat took place yesterday. This was held under the auspices of Minister of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Development, Dr. Rajitha Sena Ratna.
Only 25% consume fish as a means of protein, while 75% consume other meat items. Because Sri Lanka is a Buddhist country, 72% of the population consume fish. That is why I initiated a program to gather data as to how much fish is consumed in the country and how much is needed to be consumed by children to end malnutrition, so we can produce the necessary amount.
In another local news, the Department of Irrigation states that a program will be implemented to repair irrigation systems of large tanks in the island. The Director General of the Department of Irrigation says this project will be initiated with funds from the World Bank.
The Department of Irrigation has taken measures to repair irrigation systems of large tanks. This will be carried out with funds from the World Bank, which amounts to 17 million rupees. Currently, the Department of Irrigation is initiating this project, keeping in mind the needs and requirements of farmers. We to construct and repair the irrigation system of large tanks in all districts over the next 3 years.
Meanwhile, the Central Environmental Authority says that measures will be taken to amend the Environment Act. Chairman of the authority, Vimal Rubasinghe, says that a need has arisen to amend the Act to meet the present requirements.
The
Act was introduced back in 1980 and needs to be amended to solve the present day problems. This decision was made by the Minister of Environment. When the Act was drafted in 1980, the economy and the social system was different to what it is today. Therefore, the government has identified a need to amend this Act, and steps are being taken for this purpose.
Well, that's a wrap for this edition of Lunchtime News. It was a pleasure having you with us. For the News First team, I'm Katrina Chang. Have a pleasant day ahead.